Okay, my friends, we do not have much time to lose with this one right here, okay? Just now became day on this server, and then it always ends up going to nighttime. But you know what? Nighttime at oil rig really isn't that bad, so I'm not going to get too bothered by it. So pretty much this is going to be a guide on oil rig. How do you take it, you know? First things first, do you even have to come here with the freaking blue and red card? No, you don't have to come here with the blue and red card. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to take the heavies and get the Chinook loot, then yes, you have to do that. But I mean, like, if you want to just come here, early game, revolver, compound bow, whatever, like, you like really like want to come here with, you can come here with that and just take all the blue scientists and just get, you know, like some components and get all the crates here that way. If like you don't want to go out of your way and like get all the cards and stuff like that and take the heavies, right? Like you don't have to come here with the cards, so don't overthink that. Sometimes it can kind of be worth here just killing the blue scientist, maybe seeing if you get a gun drop or something like that. And yeah, so pretty much the way that you're going to be wanting to do this whole thing is you're going to need to go to like one of these fishing villages and buy a boat for 125 scrap. Or you can make a kayak, which to make a kayak, you there's a boat vendor there, and you can see that there's a kayak BP for 50 scrap, and then a paddle for 25. To use the kayak, you need a paddle, so 75 scrap you would pretty much bring there to get one of those. Most of the time, you're just going to be wanting to get a boat though, and sometimes boats can naturally spawn along the water. Inside the snow, they don't spawn along the water, but it's a little bit more rare now with newer updates that have came out within the past few months that this video was actually put out to you guys. Within like the past few months, boats and horses and stuff got reworked, and now you can buy horses. When before the fishing villages were here, you could literally just find boats on the coast and just take them that way. But pretty much, long story short, you cannot get any boats on the like anywhere like the snow naturally along the coast. But you can sometimes rarely get them naturally along all the edges of all the forest biome and the frickin' and the desert biome. So if you don't have 125 scrap, you can go and risk looking for one, just like along like the edge of the map there. Again, not in the snow. They don't spawn in the snow. If you see one in the snow, someone pulled it up and left it there. Or you can just go to a fishing village, drop 125 scrap on buying one with this boat vendor guy right here. And then just kind of go through this whole thing here, and yeah, I'm looking to buy a boat. What do you have in mind? Just a small motor boat. It'll be 125 scrap. Pay that. All right, man. Find your boat just behind me. Thanks. And so, like, as soon as you pay that, then you have your boat here. Then you can go off the oil rig. So I just kind of wanted to just run through that just real quick. You're gonna need a boat to get here. You could swim inside of like a diving outfit, but you know, like I would only do that if like you're countering or something maybe, because you're not like you're gonna die to the frickin' first bot most likely if you come here like that. So yeah, pretty much I guess that I'm just gonna take oil rig in this video and just kind of show you guys like my procedure with it. Taking it can be different for each person though, right? Because I don't know what gear you have, right? So it's gonna be a little bit complicated for me to kind of do that. I'm just gonna go over here and just take this boat. Usually I don't come here, especially as a solo player, with a rib, but usually I just get the small motor boat like that. Let me go ahead and just make a little bit of low grade just so I can do this. Man, pretty much this video, I guess I'm just gonna, like, it's gonna just kind of be like a walkthrough of this place, right? Like, I'm just gonna show me kind of just taking it. Just because people just like might just like want to see, okay, like, how do you do it, right? And just like all that. And then I'm also gonna be going through like the crate spawns, crude spawns, stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much when you're starting out here from like the outside, like I don't know like what you're gonna really have exactly. You might have a compound bow, you might have a semi, you might have an AK and bolt, right? So I can't really predict what you guys are gonna have, so I'm gonna go with the most average thing, which is gonna be a semi. And right now on a modded server here, I'm actually gonna turn off God mode just so I'm actually taking it legit, just because I don't really mind. This is gonna be a pretty long uncut video because I just want to like bring you through and just like show you just like how this whole thing works. So the very first one that you're going to be wanting to kill is right here on the dock. And by the way, this is normal oil rig. There's large oil rig, then there's smaller oil rig. This one right here is going to be commonly used the most, especially by smaller groups and stuff. Zergs can still come here, but I don't know why they do when there's large oil rigs. So that shit, it can kind of annoy me sometimes when I get countered by like 5 dudes with AKs, you know. But you know, pretty much I'm just going to have my semi, just because that's like the mid-tier item that I feel like I should choose. And like if you're coming here with a semi, this is going to be a piece of cake, I feel like, you know. So pretty much we're just going to start out just by killing this bottom one right here from on top of our boat, and yeah, that one's dead. Now if you're new to the game, obviously you're not going to be able to like kill scientists and aim like as well, right? Like I have like 7,000 to 8,000 hours in the game. I still whiff all the time, don't get that wrong, but you know, like your aim isn't really going to be the best just because you don't know how to like control the guns and stuff like that. But yeah, killing this bottom one is always going to be insanely important before you actually just roll up and take the place. And then from right here, what I like to do personally, man, like right now you could just roll up and just start taking it, but I like to just kind of like shoot at the scientists just like from afar and just get them all super weak. So yeah, so right there we just now hit a little bit of shots. Those guys are a little bit weak right now. I can move up a little bit. There's another scientist right there, another one right here. Yeah, pretty much you just kind of sit out here, I don't know, 5 minutes or something. Like 3 to 5 minutes, and just keep on just putting in like a bunch of damage on the scientists that you see. Again, though, like, make sure that you actually have, like, the ammo and everything that you need, though, right? Like, don't come here with 30 bullets. Like, if you're coming here solo like I am, how many bullets would I recommend taking? I don't know, anywhere from, like, 90 plus, I would say. Like, well, I mean, like, you can come here with, like, 50 if you want, but just don't waste them all out here on the boat. Like, as soon as you get down to, like, I don't know, 20 freaking extra bullets, because, like, you're going to have, like, your ammo, obviously. As soon as you get down to, like, 20 extra bullets, then you're probably gonna want to you know, like, push up, because you don't just want to run out and then push up and like not have enough to fight. So I would say that, like, as soon as you get down to like 30 or 20, then that's when you should probably push up again, like on the dock, and just start slaying out, because these guys can drop you medical syringes, just components in general, and then also they have like a rare chance to drop guns. You can see all the percentages on a website called Rust Labs, and they actually drop both ammo types, pistol bullets and normal 5.56. I don't know why I didn't just not mention that, but yeah, like, that's why I'm saying, like, get down to like 20 bullets, maybe that low. Like, that's the lowest like I would go. Then push up, start looting the ones that you've killed, and then you should start to get ammo back just as you you know, just like go throughout the place killing them. So yeah, pretty much let's just keep on doing this. That one's dead. That one's dead. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, this right here is kind of around the point where I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to push up. I've killed like a pretty good amount of them. I'm just going to friggin' push up. And again, like, I'm going to be trying to make a lot of this video uncut, because I feel like uncut tutorials are like the best kind of tutorials. So I'm going to try and keep this video mostly cut up. It might be a little bit long, but that's why, alright? Alright, so yeah, pretty much you just bring your boat over here, you get right here on the dock, you loot this guy. Boom, you got 30 pistol bullets and a syringe. Cool, nice, I'm happy about that. Now, me as someone that has 7,000 to 8,000 hours and that has probably taken this place over 100 times, I'm gonna, like, you know, have my own way that, like, I can do this. But pretty much as I approach right here, I look underneath, like, these floor grill areas, because there can be scientists that's right there, for example, or just, like, right around here. So right here, I'm gonna peek up. That one's dead because we got him weak as we were shooting them up there. So yeah, and then, like, we're all clear to come up right here. Be looking through the floor grills up here above you, because they can be walking all around right here. And yeah, you have diesel fuel here, which isn't really that important in the game. I never grab diesel fuel. And then you have a food/medical crate spawn right here. So pretty much I come up here. As I approach this, I look right there, make sure there's not a scientist coming my way. Then I look right here. Then there's one that can, sometimes it's really not that popular, but sometimes one can be naturally walking right here, then it can peek into you. So yeah, be kind of ready for that. It's not a super common thing, but it can happen. And now pretty much, since that guy just now fought me, he's going to instantly go over to the staircase and start working his way down here after me, right? So yeah, like, after, like, they shoot me, after those guys end up shooting me, they're, like, automatically going to be aggroed onto me. To where then, like, they're just going to start naturally just, like, walking my way, right? So now we have this scientist right here. And, okay, cargo, don't be annoying. We have one that's up there. That one shouldn't really get eyes on us. And that right there is what happens when you don't pay attention to what the heck you're doing. Now we have to go like this. But you know what? This is a good way to kind of do the tutorial. I want to show me messing up, messing up a little bit. What's up? That one's dead. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, so pretty much I wasn't looking over here for the longest time because I was too focused on these guys explaining, and then, yeah, that almost just now screwed us. I'm going to go ahead and spawn myself in more meds just because I would have actually came here with some. I only, like, gave my... Did I even give myself any meds, like, to even begin with? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start healing up a little bit. And by the way, if you bring like a bone knife or a combat knife or something, make sure to bring some sort of melee here, like a rock or something at least, so you can harvest these guys and then actually make a bone knife, and then you can start harvesting these guys to get 20 cloth each body. So yeah, now we have this scientist that's right here. Yeah, you're dead. Look down here. Yep, because you see that. Some can spawn down there. Got 12.556 off this guy. Got 2 tech trash, 15 pistol bullets. We got J right here, crude barrel right there. And again, like, I just like to walk down here, just kind of making sure. Now, as you're walking down here and clearing this out, bots can be right there on, like, this balcony, and sometimes they can, like, shoot down on you, so it's kind of good to, like, look up there. Food/medical crate spawn right here. Sure, I'll have some food, why not? Yeah, then pretty much after you're all done clearing out this first floor, making sure that it's clear, then you can actually start working your way up. I'm actually going to go over here and loot these bodies just real quick. Be careful for a scientist to pop up right there. Got some more 5.5, more 5.5 and pistol bullets. Have a crate right here. We can loot that. More bodies here. Pickaxe and whatever. More 5.5. Nice. So just now, just from looting, I just now got like 65.5. So like you get ammo back pretty easily from these guys, but yeah. That's why you don't really have to come here with a shitload, like cargo, for example, because the cargo scientists don't drop ammo. These ones drop ammo, so yeah. And like it can either be pistol bullets or 5.5 or none. Sometimes you get no ammo, but it's insanely common to get ammo, so. That scientist is now dead. Cool. We have this crate right here, and then we have a freaking crude barrel. Then we have a food/medical crate spawn right here. And then from my personal experience, there's usually never going to be blue scientists that are like right here on like this lane right here. Or that are like naturally here. Like if they chase you down, then that's completely different, and then they're just like chilling here. But there's not really like a natural spot right here that they're always in. This right here, these stairs are going to be your best friend right here, by the way. From this point, it's super easy. If you've been having a hard time, don't worry. It's very easy from this point. And then you have this room that's right here, and it actually shows that you need a green card for it, but right now, currently, you can just open up the door and there's no green card that's needed, so that might get fixed. If you're watching this video like 3 months from now, there might have been a patch for it to where like you need to use a green card, so make sure to test that out on like a build server just to make sure. Not that you really have to get this room, but there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's actually a 4th crate spawn right here. So this is a pretty good room to get components from and whatever. Oh, nice, we got a double barrel, nice. And we actually have 6 incense shells from these scientists, which is awesome. And then yeah, pretty much now let's go ahead and just work our way up here. And I like the jump peak right here because yeah, there can always be one right there. Some can cross over right here. So now let's just go like this. So now pretty much that one's aggroed on me. What's my very first thing that I do? I come and hide right here underneath the stairs. He's gonna push me, and then pretty much these stairs are always going to be your best friend, because as soon as they peek you and start coming down the stairs, you want to make sure that you shoot them before they reach like the halfway point, like right here, like this line, like right here, like let's just say right here. If you let them pass by this line and you don't shoot them in time, they're going to come down here, then it's going to be complicated. So by the time that they get down to right here, you want to shoot them as soon as possible, as soon as they get to the staircase. And you guys will kind of figure out why as soon as we kind of go into it. But yeah, now I'm going to come up here. So that guy is going to be one on his way. Pretty much they can't shoot you through like the railing here that easily. And then see that? Pretty much if you don't kill them, then they just run back up and hide, right? But if you let them go down this, like more, then they can just stay down here and just stay fighting you, which can get you killed. So now that one's dead. Cool. We can actually start looting these guys. Got 12.556. Got 15 pistol bullets. We have a bot that's up there. We clear that, and no one's there. We look over here. My bad. I'm not paying attention. My bad. I'm looking like an idiot right now. I'm literally looking like an idiot. But yeah, no. Instantly, I just now fell back to this spot underneath the stairs. You can also use the other staircase like this as well if you prefer to use that side, where the boats can come in and stuff, and like you can hear them better. You can go over there. You can go over there to that side. Sometimes, in like a rare case, the bots can lose track of you when you're down here, so they won't always follow you down here. Like this MP5 one should have already came down here. Okay, here he comes. Yeah, see, like he literally like lost track of me or something. So now he's dead. Cool. Now he just come back up here where I'm looking around. Not really seeing much of anything. Look over here. We have this guy right here. Rosalinda, cool. Yeah, no, then I think that all the green scientists are now dead, but yeah, no. These staircases are always going to be, like, your best friend when, like, taking the scientists that are up here. Like, you can literally just, like, come up here and, like, if you're not seeing any, cool, then just come up, aim around, be precautious, shoot one, and then literally just come down here and hide. Then it'll eventually come over here, and then you pretty much just jiggle it and then just kill them as they come down. Like, they can't really shoot you that easily through this metal for some reason. Like, I don't know, like their bullets just don't hit you as often and do like a whole lot of damage. So it's super, super helpful. By the way, I feel like I need to say this because I did not include this in the video. And so, like, you know that angle that we play like underneath the stairs? You don't want to crouch as you peek that. For some reason, when you crouch peek it and like crouch aiming up the staircase, their bullets actually hit you more. So you want to make sure that you're standing as you're shooting and peeking from underneath the staircase, okay? You can test it out if you want, see if crouching works, but from my personal experience, whenever I crouch peek the staircase, when like they're coming down and like above me, I always get hit way more, and like the bullets just connect more for some reason. So yeah, just be looking out for that. Be careful. So yeah, then you have like diesel fuel here. I never take the diesel. You have a crude barrel there. And then inside this room, you can just open it up. There's 2 green crate spawns inside here, where you can get all this. Take that window if you're needing a window for your base or whatever. And then food/medical crate spawn right there. Then up here on the then up here on the helicopter pad, there can be a bot that spawns up here, so be careful. There can be like 1 bot here, 1 bot there that can spawn. But yeah, pretty much that's oil rig. Not entirely. We're still gonna do the key card run, but let's say that I didn't even come here with key cards. Look at all the stuff that I still just now got, right? Outside of the semi and the meds. Everything else I just now got from here. So it's not really like, you don't have to bring the cards here. Like, you can still get a pretty good component run in here without the cards. But the cards are always going to make the run extremely worth it, like, no matter what. Especially if you're early game and needing blueprints and stuff. Tier 2 blueprints, you want AKs, C4, stuff like that, explosive bullets. You definitely want to take the heavies. So if you're going to be coming here and wanting to do that, you're going to need a blue card and a red card. And if you need to learn on how to get those cards, I have a video on that in my Rust Guide playlist. Okay? And so go watch that video if you need to learn on how to get this blue card and then also this red card. Banno, let's go ahead and say that you just now made it here to this. You have your freaking blue card and red card. Boom, amazing. Come over here, do this. Sometimes, at least currently in the game, sometimes scientists can spawn inside this room. So just to be safe, before you open up the blue card room, or the blue card door, search inside here. See if there's a bot that's in that corner, in the very back. Sometimes they're in there. And me personally, guys, I have a name for him. His name is Robert. Anytime there's a bot inside here, you just call him Robert, alright? It's just an inside stupid joke thing. Alright, that's pretty much all that it is, man. Then you have a green crate here. And I think that one more green crate can spawn here. I don't know about any more, but yeah, you always have that one that spawns there. And then, boom, your red card. Red card has 2 uses. Blue card has 4. Green card has 4. And then, boom. You can start calling that in. I just muted my audio just so I can talk. Now, pretty much, there's going to be a Chinook helicopter on the way. As we can see over there, just spawns in and just starts coming toward here. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how I personally like to take the heavies. First things first. I'm going to go ahead and head down here to the stairs because the stairs are going to be our best friend during this whole thing. Killing the heavies, maybe as like a new player, can definitely be a bit of a challenge, but I feel like with some of these tips, it's going to be very, very easy for you to actually come here and do this whole thing. Whenever you call in the heavies, though, you just need to be worrying about people countering, right? So yeah, be careful about that. Be very, 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 very careful about that. But yeah, pretty much there's a Chinook. And it's going to land up there on top of the helicopter pad. And that's where it's going to land at, okay? Going to land up there on top of the helicopter pad in here. I'm just going to no clip, just kind of show you like the procedure of it. And I'm just going to go like right back inside there. This is just me like kind of showing you like how long it takes for them to like land and like start coming out and like all that different stuff. So they land. Now I'm going to go down inside of here. And then now I'm right here. Now they're all out. We can hear their footsteps. I like to play right here because sometimes these things can rush down the staircase. Sometimes one can, okay? Usually, there's like, I would say that it's like a 20 to 30% chance that you're going to see a heavy scientist rush down here. Heavy scientists can have M249s and spazzes. Can they drop those guns? They can drop spazzes, not M249s. They actually shoot M249s. So the M249 ones are going to be the most hard to kill. They both have the same health, but spazzes, a shotgun, does like no damage from far away, so it's not really that hard to kill them. So, and when you call the heavies in here, there's 6 of them total that spawn. 5 or 6, okay? If not, just always 6. So now pretty much, since none of them came down here, we got to go over here and start trying to aggro them on the staircase, okay? Because the staircase is our best friend, as we all know. So I'm like jump peeking. Again, one of them can be like right here, so be careful about that. And we see nothing. That's fine. Right there, okay. Now I'm going to back up. Right now I'm at 87 HP. I'm going to use a syringe just because we can afford to, right? We can afford to. If you can't afford to, then it's okay. And now look at that. Right there. Right there, pretty much what I did. I hit both of them each one time just to keep them both back. If you get pushed by multiple, just hit them each once. And there's that. The other one should be on his way back here pretty soon. Be careful not to run out of ammo too quick. Okay, I'm going to hit this one, then probably just reload. He almost got a little bit too low right there. Again, like if I let him get too low, then he's going to continue just running down, then I'm going to be screwed. When you have those M21s come all the way down the staircase when you're sitting right here, that's not going to be pretty. Just know that. That's going to be, like, insanely, insanely bad. I'm going to use a syringe here to show real quick. He might have lost aggro on me. Sometimes they can lose aggro, and it kind of annoys me because I just, like, want to keep on just speeding through this whole thing, you know? So it's like when they lose aggro, it can be kind of annoying. Luckily, he just now fell back and didn't keep on pushing me. He should be on his way back over here right now, though. Come on. This one I'm just going to commit on just because it's only one. So now he's dead. We can loot him right now. He has a revolver, a little bit more ammo and stuff for us. Nice, nice, nice. And the other one actually lost aggro on us, so I'm going to go back up here and try getting him. Oh, crap, dude. There's two of them right there. Literally all of these ones have had M249 so far, man. It's actually insane. I'm going to use a... Actually, no. Don't have time to use a syringe. Don't have time. You're dead. Cool. But yeah, no, like, these stairs are like your best friend. Honestly, they're probably going to get patched at some point. There's the spot that I was talking about where one can peek you from. On the lower level, then also this level. It can scare the shit out of you sometimes. It can scare you so bad. And, like, it always gets me still. It always still gets me. But then, since he just now shot at me, now he's going to aggro over here. Now he's dead. That was kind of close. I didn't realize that he was here that soon. I think that one of them actually lost aggro on me, actually. From what it looks like, at least. It's a lot of them dead now, though. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Yep, that's the one that lost aggro on me. Might be like one that's left. That's the problem. And like, be careful pushing around like this, especially if you're new. Okay, yeah. The last one has a spaz, so yeah. Like, watch this. Like, look at the damage that it's doing. And so like that kind of shows you like why the spaz ones are like bullshitty and like don't really matter. You know? Okay. I did not expect there to be a frickin' M21. Okay. All right. 1 minute. We got 4 bullets. Okay. So what do? We hit him once right now. Get ready. He goes back up. Where's the spaz one? Right there. Reload. He's going to back up. It's good that I'm making these mistakes right now because it's going to help out new players not make them, right? Okay, be careful, be careful, be careful. I hate on how that one shoots me. Okay, yeah, this is when we just pretty much fall back. I hate that angle because you can just get an angle on me on the stairs there. Got a syringe here to use, okay? 1 minute. We can still do this, guys. We're going to be just fine, okay? Do not worry about this. Everything here is okay, alright? I'm actually just going to go up this right here. This right here is like a small way to like get higher up inside this place. It's pretty helpful. I like it. I don't know if this is necessarily the right play right now, but I only have frickin' 57 HP though, dude, so shit. Yeah, like they're down there on like the bottom floor. I'm getting a little bit reckless because it's like just a tutorial, but I need to stop, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, let me just come like right here. I need to loot some of these guys for meds. There we go. Yeah, they're down there on like they're down there on like that bottom floor right now, pretty much. Got more meds right here. Meds are super common on the heavy scientists. So I'm gonna need to go after him and kill him, you know? So this we'll see on how fun this is. This should be a freaking blast. I'm happy that it's like kind of like a messed up. Yeah, we got this, easy. Come on, Spaz. Yep, now he's dead. All right, that right there is it. Sorry for a little bit of a complication right there, but honestly, during a tutorial, I feel like it's good for me to mess up. It's good for me to mess up because then it teaches you not to, excuse me, mess up. You know? So yeah, pretty much we have all this different stuff on us. Again, like I'm on a modded server right now as I take this. I'm not going to hop on vanilla, grind up a bunch of shit to do a tutorial. Like I did this in like a vanilla fashion still. I did it in like a vanilla fashion. I was a little bit reckless just because it's like a tutorial, but yeah, we killed all the freaking heavies now. And now pretty much what we do, we go inside this room. And now we're pretty much just going to be waiting on this timer right here, okay? And so as soon as you start this Chinook, in case if like you don't already know this, it starts off with a 15-minute timer that counts down, right? That goes with Chinooks that drop in rad towns, ones that are on cargo, ones that are at oil rig. As soon as you activate it, as it's red and activate it, then like start up the process of the timer going down, it always starts out with a 15-minute timer. So as soon as this timer's done, we loot it, we fucking get out of here, right? Yeah, now I guess that during like this small time, I'm just going to show you just like some small tips and tricks. Let's say that you show up here very, very cold and it's like, oh my god, dude, I'm wet. What am I going to do? You actually have this really, really big flame up here, and if you go up to it, look at the bottom right, I'm 19% wet. And right now, since I'm in the snow biome at oil rig, you can freeze here. So like if you don't have like a cold outfit or anything like that, or like you do but like you're just like freezing cold because you're wet, because the more wet that you are as you're in the snow, you're going to start to freeze, and like you can't dry off from wetness in the snow unless you have fire next to you, right? So we come up here, we go and see this, get pretty close up to it, and then the wetness is now gone. Now we go away, because if I just stay up here and get too close, you're going to notice that, okay, never mind, in the snow I guess it doesn't matter, but sometimes if you get too close to the flame, you can actually get too hot and then start losing some HP, so be careful with that. I think that in the snow it's not doing that because it's like there's like that balance of cold as well. So yeah, that's that. And now I guess let's go ahead and just go on over this whole thing. You can come up here on top of this helipad area, jump onto this, work your way around right here, jump onto this, and you can jump up here. Some of these jumps might be a little hard for new players, I'm not really too sure. But then you like jump up here, then jump and crouch up here, then jump and crouch up here, and then now you have like this big like overview of like oil rigs. Like if this ever serves you a purpose, like you just want to chill up here, this is always an option. You know, like you can always get up here. I feel like not many people know about getting up there, especially new players, obviously. So yeah, ooh, nice, 2 HEs. 2 HEs, there's a 25% chance if you recycle them to get an explosive, and explosive is this right here, and explosive is super, super good if you're wanting the raid, because in order to make a C4, a timed explosive charge, whatever you like really want to call it, you need 20 explosives. So you can learn C4 all that you want and get C4 from a heavy scientist, a Chinook crate, and a freaking elite crate, but you're always going to need an explosive as well. So yeah, 2 HEs, that 2 of them together, that's a 50% chance that I'm going to be able to get a explosive from one of them. 25% chance each. If I have 2 of them, boom, 50%, you know? And I actually had a wipe recently on vanilla where I had recycled a bunch of them. Like, I'm talking like 5 or 7, and I literally did not get a freaking explosive, man. I was pissed. By the way, if like you're like new to the channel, like you're just like watching the Rust guides and whatever, I actually upload a lot of videos of pretty much of me just like playing vanilla, rarely with friends. Mostly I'm just like a solo player, and you know, we talk about different topics and whatever, and play the game, we raid, we fight, whatever, and if you're interested in that, feel free to sub, and if you're into notifications, keep in mind, if you ever want to turn on notifications for me, I upload every single day, so you're going to get pushed a notification every single day. I don't know if some people don't want that or whatever, but if you are thinking about hitting the notification bell, keep that in mind before doing it, because I do upload every single day, like, religiously, so, yeah, so yeah, we're pretty much just waiting on this crate right here. And what do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's actually pretty decent, man. Armor, door, metal face mask, metal chest piece, bolts, some bullets. Decent. Man, like inside of Chinook crates, you can go on rustlabs.com and go to environment, loot containers, and look inside the Chinook crate, I believe it's called. And you can see like all like the drop chances inside there. It's literally like the best crate in the game to open. Actually, Bradley's crates might beat it, but I don't know about that. I'm not fully sure about that. Maybe, but overall, I hope that you learned something new from this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Yeah, if you made it here to the end of this video, comment oil for oil rig. That right there was kind of like a run through on like how to kind of do oil rig. It might be a little bit hard at first, but you know, like the more and more that you do it, just like push-ups and everything in life, you know, the more that you drive, the more all this different shit, man. Experience is everything. Play the game, die in annoying ass ways, and you're gonna better yourself from it. You feel me? So Don't overreact if you're like a new player and you die and lose good shit. Like, it's gonna happen. It happens to literally everybody that has high hours. It happens to everybody. So don't overreact about different shit like that. I die at oil rigs sometimes, and I actually almost died during this freaking tutorial. Usually I never get close to dying like that, but honestly, I got a little bit, carried away, and just like I was getting a little bit too ahead of myself. But yeah, comment oil if you guys made it here to the end of this video. If you're interested in more guides and like walkthroughs, loot guides at like rad towns and stuff, feel free to go and check out my Rust guide playlist on my channel, and like you can kind of go through that, kind of see like what would interest you and whatever. And yeah, overall, I will see you guys in the next video. As always, I love you, and yeah, bye.